What it do, baby? It's Pulled Up Shawty. And today we're gonna chop some game. That's right, we're gonna chop some game. Man, we live in a cold world, a crooked world, a world people do more yapping than anything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really into the yapping. I believe in having an amazing product that's gonna do all the yapping for me. I toot the horn a little bit when it's time to represent and let you know, like, if I really just had to up against the wall or boys done said something, I got to show some skill, cool. But just running around with my chest out and saying what I've done, it's cool, but I ain't living in the past. I'm living in the future. So I want to talk to you about some things, and we're going to go to the board, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how we look now. Oh, cause we, you know what I'm saying? How we look? Should we go this way? Okay, I like this side better. I like it. I like how it looks. Hopefully it looks good. So, man, we just got 4 quick points we're going to go through real quick and check this out. So, we're going to talk about non-believers and underachievers. Something the great Pippin Ken always said. Non-believers and underachievers. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. You got a lot of people, man, they just non-believers and underachievers. So, non-believer meaning that they just don't believe in what you want to do. Hell, they don't believe in themselves. So how could they believe in you? They just not real good at damn near anything. Or maybe they failed in life so many times. Or maybe whatever it is in their life that makes them be a non-believer led to them being an underachiever. Because if you don't believe, how can you achieve? So my thing I would tell you is to stay away from these folks. Stay away from the non-believers and the underachievers. That don't matter if it's family. That don't matter if it's friends, co-workers, whatever you're doing. Even if you're in a situation where you work with these types of people, right? What you want to do is go up here to your place of business, go in and do your business and get out. Don't be hanging around with these type of people. These type of people are going to bring you down to where they at. You know what I'm saying? They never going to achieve their goals because they filled with hate, filled with jealousy, filled with envy, and they all in your mix and ain't figured out theirs. Or what they say, they in the mix and don't know the flavor. All that type of stuff like that. It could be family members. You know what I'm saying? We all got family members who be tripping, who be all just tripping, and we don't want no parts of them. They non-believers and underachievers. They can't wait for you to fail so they can look at you and tell you, see, I told you you wouldn't make it. I told you it was too difficult. Hey, man, they ain't never done nothing with their life over with when it begun because they never picked up and tried to do something with themselves. They have no goals, no drive, no ambition. They leeches, you know what I'm saying? They trying to suck you dry from all your passion and dreams so they can make sure you sit right there with them and be miserable and live a boring and unhappy, unfulfilling life. Stay away from those type of people. Non-believers and underachievers. We're going to stay away from them forever. I was going to put a year on it, but I would say forever. It's forever. Forever. So we stand away from these boys. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Man. People that say you can't do stuff. We got to talk about these boys. There's a guy named LeBron James. He was down 3-1. They said it couldn't be done. Did he come back and do it? Yeah, a couple things came in his favor, worked in his favor. The basketball gods blessed him, whatever you want to call it. And hey, they came back and they made history. People say it can't be done because they ain't never seen it done. So for me, I do music. I'm a musician. I'm 41 years old. They say, well, you can't do music at that age. Well, you can't do rap at that age. You could do it all the other genres of music, of course. But they just say that because it's never been done before. So let's say that I'm the first one to be successful doing it. Then what do they say then? They change and say, well, it can be done. So who's to say whoever you are and whatever you want to do that it can't be done? These are just people saying what people say. You're just running their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They're scared to do it. You know what I'm saying? Why take the easy road every time? When I was young, they would say you're too young. If I gain a little weight, they gonna say, well, you're too fat to make it. If I don't gain weight, I'm just skinny. They gonna say, oh, well, you're too skinny to make it. Man, stay away from these type of people. They ain't talking about nothing. They just saying you can't do stuff. They don't know what you can do because whatever God got for you is yours. You understand what I'm saying? So they ain't talking about nothing. So stay away from them type of people. And they everywhere. It's more of these type of people in society than it is people like me and you who players and playettes and go-getters and all that. You know what I'm saying? Handsome men and beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Like me. You know what I'm saying? Handsome man like you. Handsome man, beautiful lady, whatever it might be. Most of them just not blessed with success. But we gonna get it because, we're saying, we gonna chase it down until we find it. So here we go. Just try stuff. Bam. Perfect. Perfect segue. Bam. Just try stuff. Throw it at the wall. What you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? You only get to live once. You might as well go get it. So if you been a nurse for 1,000 years and you say, I want to be a DJ tomorrow. Hey man, if you willing to put everything to the side, even your pride, because there's going to be times where you're up and times when you're down, where things ain't so live. But if you're willing to try different stuff and you say, you know what, I want to be an astronaut. You know what, I want to try this business. You know what, I want to do something with myself. You know, if you're willing to try different stuff and see what you like, then I think you can find your way towards success. It might not be in what you initially thought you was going to do. Like for me, I went to school for physical therapy. But before that, I've been doing music my entire life since I was 15. Then music turned to digital and a lot of things happened. I just took a step back. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to try something different. So I tried other stuff. I went to school for physical therapy. I tried it. I liked it. Didn't love it, but I liked it a lot. And so I ended up going to school for accounting after that. I'm trying new stuff, throwing it at the wall, trying to figure it out. I really liked accounting. I liked accounting a lot. You know what I'm saying? But come to find out, I like business. I love business more than anything else. So as I'm throwing stuff at the wall, I'm learning, hey, when I get my money right, I want to have franchises. You know, I want me a Chick-fil-A, maybe a Salada if I can get people to eat healthy, because people don't really eat healthy. And I'm studying people now that I'm trying stuff, because I'm in a cubicle now. I'm in my office now. You know, different spots. I had different spots and different little ways of being in those spots. So when I was working for a home builder, I worked in a cubicle, and I was able to experience what, like, I would say regular people are like. You know what I'm saying? And when I say regular people, I mean people that don't own businesses and don't hustle in the street. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot. Like, it's just a lot of stuff that I learned that made me be able to have a better outcome and realize I got it better than I realized. You know what I'm saying? Like, just even mentally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just mentally. Like, come on, man. And so then I worked in the offices, like where I had my own office. And I'm talking to these CEOs and the CFOs and CPAs. And I'm like, man, these boys really ain't smarter than us. It's just sometimes they find it faster and sometimes they find it later. But you know what? I ain't scared to try stuff. So I say, man, this is what I'm going to try. I'm a tribe created by the fam. The podcast that you watching now, it's like a podcast, but it's going to grow into something even better where people can interact with me and we can talk about subjects and I can teach and I can learn. And then I'll be able to show people like how I got here and how I got there. You know what I'm saying? And share my brain with them. You know what I'm saying? Trying new stuff. And then another thing is never feel stuck in a situation. That's very important. A lot of times I see people that just stuck in situations. You don't want to work at this place, but you scared because you feel like you stuck. You don't want to be with this person, but you scared because you feel like you stuck. Sometimes as people, we got to give up certain things. I felt stuck in my life, so I gave up some things. Let's write down what I gave up so I wouldn't feel stuck anymore. And don't worry about my spelling. My spelling ain't the issue. Well, it is an issue because it's bad, but my math is good. So that's how I survive and thrive. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, alcohol. I know I misspelled that. Probably supposed to be an O in there, but alcohol, I gave that up because it made me feel stuck in the situation. I just want to be free. Tobacco, I gave that up. I gave that up because it made me feel stuck. I don't want to be stuck. I want to be free. These cost money too. So bam, let's put a fat dollar sign by them boys. They cost money. So what did I do when I did that? When I stopped doing these two things, I freed up my money. Any drugs, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Forget about it. So bam, there go the money right there. Money sign, because now I don't have to do drugs no more. I ain't got to do alcohol no more or tobacco anymore. So now I'm saving all the money from all them three things right there, and I don't feel stuck no more. I can take that money and go do something with myself. And this is what you call financial. Hold on. This is what you call financial freedom, baby. Let's get up in there. NANC. Now this one I know I can spell on this one because this is what I need right here. Yeah, financial freedom. See, now I ain't stuck no more. I could buy this camera. I could buy lights. I could buy this board instead of spending my money on something that don't mean nothing and hanging with people who don't mean nothing. None of these guys or people are trying new stuff. They stuck in they rut. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get away from them suckers so I can go and do my thing. And you got to get away from them suckers too so you can go and do your thing. So this is a quick little snippet here, little ski taste of what I want to show y'all right here from Pulled Up Shouty. You know what I'm saying? Get money, pro. This is how I save my money right here. Know what I'm saying? And this is what leads to financial freedom. Never feel stuck in a situation. If you're working somewhere you don't want to work at no more, find you a way. Don't just jump up and leave, but find your way. Slowly put your little game plan together. And that way you can get up out of there. If you're with somebody you don't want to be with, slowly put you a game plan together so that way you can make your exit, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because life is too short and you got to enjoy your life while you got it. So many of my people that died, they never got a chance to live. You understand what I'm saying? They died, they never got a chance to live. I want you to have a chance to live, baby. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, if you got to get up and if you feel like you need these things, and you keep your alcohol, your drugs, and your tobacco, but just find a way not to feel stuck. For me, I had to get them up out of there because I don't want to make decisions based off. I don't want to make decisions based off alcohol. I don't want to make decisions based off drug use or tobacco. Hell, I'm doing smoking tobacco anyway. It don't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Jay just said it was cool, but it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's messing up everything in the motor. You know what I'm saying? I can't crank it up in the motor. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Nah, I'm hustling. I want freedom. You know what I'm saying? Give me liberty or give me death. Give me liberty or give me death. Say it with me for the third time. Give me liberty or give me death, baby. You know what I'm saying? Whatever one is going to be, let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? Get money, pro, Pulled Up Shouty. H-Time to the graveyard. This your boy, and we out of here. Created by the fam. I see you on the next one, baby.